In today's video, we are going into a massive glass greenhouse theme park. Wow, what a cool concept this is, and definitely an episode you're not going to want to miss out on, so stay tuned and let's check it out. Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we're looking at the greenhouse, created by grayfox, one of our Discord beginner builders. And here they say, "Hi Johnny, this is my first ever creation called the greenhouse. Imagine that there are a newly discovered island off the coast of Hawaii, which contained a theme park resort based partially in a greenhouse. It surely was a struggle to complete within the time frame listed, but I could not be happier with my creation. I hope you enjoy it, and please provide any feedback where necessary. Thank you." All right, really cool. Interesting concept in this one for sure. So why don't we jump right on into it? Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the greenhouse. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, tap left, tap left. I'm getting worse frame rate than freaking Candyland. And it's that type of frame rate that it's beyond lag. Now, unfortunately, I do not know what's causing the lag. I've tried to delete all these greenhouse objects and it still appears to be laggy. I want to say that there's something, maybe there's got to be a particle effect or something somewhere in this park that's causing extreme amounts of lag. Oh boy. So looking at this, you have put way too many particle emitters to do, like 3 particle emitters could do the same job that all 77 of these are doing. And that, I have a feeling, is causing our issues. As I'm deleting some of these, your frame rate seems to be increasing. Oh boy. The sad thing is none of these are actually grouped. Oh my god, 105. Oh my goodness, look at that, the frame rate. Wow, I actually have to redo the cinematics now because they were so laggy. You guys, the particle emitters take a huge hit on performance in this game. You can't be putting 1,000 particle emitters in your parks. You can do the same effect with just a few. Oh my god, look it, I can actually move the camera around. Look at that. Oh, my freaking goodness. Yeah, that made the difference. At first I thought I had something to do with these, but look. So yeah, you could still do waterfalls. You just don't use 1,000 for one waterfall. I know that the waterfall being missing kind of ruins the immersion a little bit, but the creator should be doing these with less. So that's what we're gonna have to do to move on with today's spotlight. You know, it's either that or I don't feature this one because it was getting less than 5 FPS. I think this here is tolerable though. Okay, now we can get on with the spotlight. Welcome to the greenhouse, ladies and gentlemen. Good googly moogly. Oh boy. All right. Hey, I can move the camera. This feels great. Let's go on over to this side of the greenhouse first. Do love all the little flowers and flower pots you made here. Looking really nice. Now, you covered the whole thing in a greenhouse, but not all of it's covered. It's an interesting decision. Look at this. I love the concept, and I'm glad to find out that it was the water and not the actual greenhouse itself, because that'd be a shame to delete that. But yeah, the feedback for me is learn how to make waterfalls with 5 emitters and not 5,000. Okay, so this looks like it's our main attraction here, Poison Ivy. Getting flashbacks to the Gotham park that we did not too long ago. And boy, oh boy, would I like to ride a Poison Ivy coaster, I said in that episode. And we get to do that here today. So here's a look at Poison Ivy. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the results. And let's get right on to it. Nicely done. I like it. Now, I'm hoping for the creator's sake that they designed all the coasters, because they were saying that in the introduction that they spent forever on this, and it tends to be when your frame rate gets really low, everything takes 100 times longer. So for the creator's sakes, I hope that they designed all of their coasters and all their theming before they did the waterfalls, because that would have been painful. Doing the waterfalls last, yeah, that would have been a lot easier. As you can see, we can actually move around quite nicely now. So, yeah, lesson to be learned for the creator is to check out some tutorials on how to make waterfalls with very few emitters. And I'm surprised that, like, yeah, it sucks not having a waterfall there, and it's got one little spurty boy there. Not my fault, though. If we want to have a viewable park, it has to be a tolerable frame rate. And, there's definitely ways to do waterfalls in Planet Coaster efficiently. So, a little unfortunate there. I'm surprised that you didn't notice that as you were placing them in, going, oh, my computer's catching on fire. What does this look like at night? Oh, wow. That is quite mesmerizing. More so this side because of all the little box lights. I like this. I like it a lot. It's got a nice atmosphere in here. Ah, very nice indeed. All right, looks like we have the Sidewinder coaster going on over here. Let's get to it. The queues leave a little bit to be desired, but not too bad for a beginner builder. Not too bad at all. This one's at the very top, so we'll just get on this one. There we go. Actually, might want to do track view. There we go. Cool. I dig it. So how do we get up to this mountain here? We're climbing on up to the top of this gigantic greenhouse. What is in here? A hammer? Holy crap. That's quite perplexing. I actually kind of want to check it out. We will be riding some of the flat rides for this mini park contest, since there usually, generally, is fewer main attractions than the regular parks that we feature. I'm gonna have to refresh myself on the rules though, because I think we allowed quite a few coasters. Revolver. It's quite nice looking. Now there's this whole other side of the park here. Aha, here we go. The fireball. Holy crap. This is looking neat. I like these buildings, the modern buildings using the wood there and the vinyl panels. Quite like it. You got that Planko style build going on. See, I told everybody you can do a lot with these pieces. Nobody believed me. Wow. No, really nice. Impressive stuff. This building here looks incredible. What do we have here? The Bluebird. Bluebird singing in the dead of night. I think it's Blackbird, but you know. Woohoo! It's very vibrant. Really captures the natural lighting quite well. Zircon. Holy crap. Well, for a new builder, I'm actually really impressed by all the architecture in this build. Once we got past that waterfall stuff, it's actually a really good park. I do think the greenhouse, the boxes of the greenhouse could be refined a little bit, or maybe they didn't need to be so big, or maybe you could have used bigger pieces. Other than that, though, it's pretty good. What the heck? That seems very unnecessary. Where are we going? Here. Oh, it's a coaster. I did not expect that. An RMC at that. Here's a look at all the stats, ladies and gentlemen. Green across the board. 6 inversions, 4 air times. Let's go. Wow, that was crazy. Really good shot coming up the lift back into the station here. I like that. Good thinking there. Not as refined as your wooden coaster, a little bit nuts, but quite surprising. I did not expect there to be a whole coaster at the back of this mountain, so that was a fun little added surprise there. Really cool. All right. So, yeah, there's a Zircon. There's a coaster. Whoa! There's a coaster back here, everybody. Look at that. Wow. Okay, seems like there's also, what is this? A log flume, or I don't know what this is. Fireball. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a observation tower, drop tower. Let's check it out. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe it would have been nice to do some of that floral work in here, like ivy and planters. Be a lot of work, but would definitely make this experience much nicer. Oh, we're not even gonna poke out the top, are we? It's a bit unfortunate. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe. There we go. Just barely. There's a look at the top of the greenhouse. Let's go. Whoosh. And that's a wrap. Okay. Let's talk about it. I like the concept of the greenhouse. I think it's a little overkill. Maybe you could have done it in a more subtle way. I'm not entirely sure. I think there's probably some people out there that really adore this and think it's awe-inspiring. But then I also feel like it's a bit of a wasted space. There's not really anything going on up here. You know, it's all brought to this height because of the coaster, and in theory the coaster could have popped out of the greenhouse and then come back in. There's something neat about it, definitely. Walking through here was very captivating. See, this one feels a little bit more tame. I think it has something to do with the size of the windows that you chose. Are they even windows? Oh, they are. Yeah, because of the repetition, right? It kind of creates that I'm not sure the word I'm looking for. That certain phobia. With holes? The hole phobia? Yeah. But when you're down low and you're looking around, it's quite nice. I definitely love the look of this build back here. This whole tropical modern area is looking really nice. Your only issue was the waterfalls. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you look at it from out here, it's maybe a little bit too much. Maybe if you covered it in some planters and some ivy and use some of this wood like you did here, chop some wooden panels crossing it with some planters and space them out and randomize them a little bit, maybe that would have broken up the repetition a little bit and helped make it look a little bit more compelling from the outside. Yeah, that could have probably helped a lot. So that would be my only feedback for you. And then figure out how to do waterfalls without 7,000 emitters, because that basically killed your park to a point where I was like, I don't know if I can feature this, but I'm like, I'll give it my best try. And then we got to the bottom of it, figured out what was going on. I honestly thought it was the glass at first, but in fact it wasn't. So your concept, the greenhouse, is still viable in Planet Coaster, definitely. And I think it has a lot of potential there. Looks beautiful. You did a pretty good job at this for a new builder of the community. What did you guys think? Fire away down below. And that is going to do it for me in today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.